Hello. It's Wednesday, the day after game one of the DS series. Major League Baseball just did a short for the quick version of my recap slash picks. Didn't really do a recap on the short, only get a minute, but seems to be where we're blowing up these days. So I wanted to get that out there. People seem to be enjoying my picks. 6-3 going into game two today. The NLDS, the AL series both have day off. Really weird how they scheduled that. Game one, day off. Game two, day off. Travel, game three. But I mean, it helps my team. I hope. I hope it doesn't swing momentum the other way. But with the NL, they have a lot less time. But as it seems now, the Dodgers look like they're rolling. Phillies were very impressive yesterday. I was really impressed with what I saw from the Phillies, not only in the wild card series because it seemed like everybody was kind of rooting for the Cardinals for obvious reasons, Yachty and Pujols, but the Phillies are rolling. So we will get this started. I said on Twitter that I was using a different streaming service. This is EV MUX, which thanks to my co-host on Who Popped Your Culture, Muda, for turning me onto this. The picture is better. There's more bells and whistles on the free version because I'm a tightwad and I'm not spending $20 on a streaming service until I start making more money doing this. But I know we're live on YouTube. I've got that up. So bear with me because I'm trying to make sure all this works. My mic seems to be working well. If you're in watching, let me know in the comments. I'm going to check Facebook real quick, make sure that's up and running. That was another reason why I wanted to do this because I had two streaming options at once. So as long as this works, I can move on with what I'm doing. This was thrown together to try this out before our live stream tonight. Me and Levi will be live at 6 p.m. Central Time, 7 p.m. Eastern Time with our normal show. We really enjoy doing the lives these days, and yeah. So I will make sure. Yes, I am live on Facebook as well, so I can see your comments on Facebook. I think you have to like allow access or something for your name to pop up. So do that, and then I can see who you are and do that. And then on YouTube, it's like normal with StreamYard. Same thing, I believe. So okay, we will move on. So I'm going to start with the Phillies and Braves game from yesterday because I want to save the Yankee game for last because I'll have more to say because obviously that's my team and I watched that a lot more carefully. Phillies and Braves, the first hour and a half, I believe, was while I was at work. So the Phillies beat the Braves game one, 7-6. And honestly, it shouldn't have been that close. The Phillies were rolling. They were rolling early. They were rolling with 2 outs. The first 4 runs, and correct me if I'm wrong, but the first 4 runs were scored in or with 2 outs. But I don't know if the fifth, sixth, and seventh runs. I don't remember how those were scored. I was kind of doing other things, and like I said, I was working. So, and then by the time I got home, I was kind of just getting ready for the uh, Yankee game. But I have it here. The Phillies upset the Braves 7-6. I mean, man, the Phillies, they rolled past the Cardinals in a, like I said in the opening, in a series where everybody seemed to be picking the Cardinals, obviously with Pujols and Yachty and Wainwright looking to be out. Wainwright could be back. We don't know for sure yet unless he's announced it. Since I've really looked into anything Cardinals, um, but you know, I know more people that root for the Phillies than I do for the Braves, so I'm rooting for the Phillies in this series. I don't want to see them in the World Series, but it would be a fun series considering I do have friends that root for the Phillies, and it would be a fun dynamic. Now, if we do that and the Yankees lose, that's not going to be fun. That could end friendships. I'm not gonna. But yeah, I mean, what did you guys see from the Phillies that you liked, or the Braves even that you liked? Um, I know I think we all expected a lot more from Max Fried, but playoffs are different animal. It's like a whole new season. Once you roll over, everybody's 0-0. And the Phillies had the momentum, beating the Cardinals in the wild card. So they had that on their side. I honestly think that helps. I think the days off help the Yankees. I think the days off help the Braves, but some teams just don't see it that way. You come out rusty, and when you're fighting a scrappy team like the Philadelphia Phillies, you can easily, you know, lose your footing and chalk up an L. Let's move on here. This one was, this was insane. Astros stunning the Mariners in the ninth, 8-7. Yordan Alvarez coming up and hitting a big time home run. Bottom of the ninth, Robbie Ray, meatball right down Broadway, and Yordan took him big time. Um, man, I I really want Seattle to win this series. Not only because I don't like the Astros, they're cheaters. They're always going to be cheaters to me. As far as I'm concerned, I said yesterday in a text, the Astros are right up there with the Red Sox for me as far as rivalry hatred. I can't stand the Astros. Jose Altuve, I can't stand him. Astros fans, I have some in my family actually, but whatever. Baseball, it my thing is, I don't care what team you root for. If you watch baseball, we're cool. Like even like I have friends that are Red Sox fans that I'm cool with. Now, when we're playing each other, I just leave me alone. If the Red Sox beat the Yankees in a series even in one game, I don't. If the Red Sox hit a home run against the Yankees, or if their pitcher strikes the Yankee, I don't want to hear about it. But if it's us, it's fine. But I don't know, man. I really want to see the Mariners win this. I'd picked Julio Rodriguez to win the home run derby, and he didn't. But he gave it a run. I really like the Seattle team. They're young. Castillo going tomorrow. I just saw that's gonna be tough for them. But I'm not gonna preview the ALDS just or the game 2 yet. Probably I might do this again tomorrow. We'll see. But yeah, that you can't throw one. You can't give Jordan a freaking meatball in the bottom of the ninth when you're up. I'm gonna move on. I I'm disgusted with what I saw. Come on, baby. Here we go. The Dodgers beat the Padres last night, 5-3. I don't know what it is about West Coast baseball that I just cannot get into. I don't know if it's by the time it starts, I'm already kind of winding down my evening or what it is, but I just can't get into West Coast baseball. Nothing against any West Coast baseball team fans, nothing against the teams themselves, really. It's like kind of like they just don't exist sometimes, like the Dodgers, the Padres, the Giants, Oakland. I feel like they don't even exist if they're not in the playoffs. If they're not playing the Yankees, I don't even really think about them other than maybe because the Dodgers have won so many games in the last 10 years. But I don't know. I don't know. I think it's the start time. I think the start time throws me off. I know when the Yankees go to a West Coast swing, it's tough. Even in here in Arkansas, they start at usually 9 o'clock, 9:30, and it's like, oh my god. And I feel so bad for people on the East Coast when it's 10:30, and they got work tomorrow, and they're staying up till 1, 2 in the morning to watch a freaking baseball game. God forbid it go extra innings. Um, I didn't watch this game because after the Yankees win, I was just kind of depleted. My stress level was through the roof. Amanda said, my wife, she said last night that if this is what this year's playoffs are going to be like, she can't imagine if the Jets get into the playoffs. By the way, my Jets 3-2. Talk about that more later with Levi because we are going live tonight, 6 p.m. Central Time, 7 p.m. Eastern Time. Uh, Clevenger, I mean, gave up 5. I mean, I will say this, I saw it early, and Dodgers went up 5-0, and I'm like, "Oh, it's in the can. Seal it, it's done. Padres are cooked." I will preview this game for tonight, though, and also the Phillies Braves game coming up. What did you guys see from the Dodgers and Padres? Like I said, I didn't watch it, so I feel like it's not fair for me to really talk on it. So when you see this video, chime in the comments. Let me know. Let me know if the Dodgers are your team. Let me know if the Dads are your team. Now, what I really came here to talk about: the Yankees roll past the Guardians 4-1. I was shitting bricks yesterday. I was nervous. I was sweaty. I was pacing the entire time at work. I'm getting ready, thinking about, Garrett Cole. He's given up so many home runs the last few starts. What I think Costas said, which I'm going to talk about that too. I think he said giving up 8 homers. His last 8 starts, he'd given up a homer in his last 8 starts. I'll spit it out eventually. Um, but I liked what I saw from Garrett Cole. I saw some people on Twitter like it wasn't a good outing. It wasn't a good start. He gave up 1 run. And I said yesterday, I said, all I want from Garrett Cole is 6 strong innings. And he gave us an extra out. He went into the 7th, got an out, got pulled, gave up I don't remember if it was a hit or a walk. I don't remember. 7th inning, I was a little but then Johnny Lasagna comes out, gets a double play, gets out of the inning. It was awesome, and I was stressed about that. I was like, "Why are they putting Loizaga in the 7th inning in a 1-run or whatever?" It's like, "Come on, man." But no, I like it. I like Johnny Loizaga. He had a decent year. I like what I saw from him. Um, but yeah, I'm happy with the start Cole gave. Uh, like I said, 6 and a third. I think he had 8 strikeouts. I'm good with it. But anybody on Twitter that said uh, it was a bad outing or not a good start is nuts. This Quantrill kid, he's good. He made me nervous. He was really jittery on the mound. Um, and shout out to the Guardians, man. They pitched Judge tough. 2 strikeouts. They did give up the walk, which led to the Riz 2-run blast. Big fan of Big Tone, Big Dick Riz. Big fan of Rizzo, and I'm glad he got that 2-run homer. I feel like that is kind of his statement, like, "Hey, I'm here. Yeah, I was my back was fucked up through some of the season, but I'm here. I'm here to play, and gonna have a good series." I would have liked I wanted 2 home runs from Stanton last night. I didn't get anything from Stanton last night. Judge, yeah, it is what it is. At least they pitched to him, so we'll see going forward into game 2 and 3. Harrison Bader, first Yankee home run, came over from the Cardinals, was hurt. Didn't come really into the season until the last week or so. But like what I saw from him, great defense. Oswaldo Cabrera made the great play towards the left field wall. Fan knocks his hat off, gets the hat, gives it back to Oswaldo. I told Amanda last night, I said, any other stadium, any other team, their fans would have kept that hat. But the fan gave it back, and I said, if it's if Oswaldo should give him the hat after the game is over, because that was awesome for the fan to not only not get involved in the play because he wouldn't have made it out of the stadium with both of his legs, but for that fan to give back his hat was awesome. And I applaud the fan, and I applaud Oswaldo's great play. Then right after that, uh, Donaldson with the great sliding stab at third. Great powerful throw to first to get the out. That was a solid inning, and Cole needed it because at that point I think he was already up to like 80 pitches, 86 pitches, something like that. And that got him into the 6th and then into the 7th. or maybe that was the 6th. I don't even remember, honestly. But I'm I'm really happy with what I saw. IKF made that bozo play, the first ball hit to him. He made up for it. And then he had the one go right over his glove, hit the top of his glove and bounced into center field. And shit happens, but he made up for it. He had the single, goes right through Gonzalez's legs and right, and he heads up base run, and he's full blast. That dude can run. IKF's got wheels. And is about to storm here, so I'm gonna go ahead and go into my predictions. But yeah, great win for the Yanks last night. Love this team. Hopefully we can go all the way. Hopefully we can sweep the Guardians and then get some more rest. Sad to hear that DJ LeMahieu has a fractured foot. Not what I want to hear. Why is this not letting me scroll down? Let me scroll down. Why is this not letting me scroll down? Let's try something else. Like I said, this is new to me, baby. There we go. All right, moving on. Let's do some picks real quick. Phillies at the Braves, game 2, 3:35 Central Time, 4:35 Eastern Time. We got Wheeler 12-7 on the season, 2.82 ERA versus Wright. His last start was in the World Series last year. His last postseason start, I should say. In the regular season, he was 21-5 with a 3.19 ERA. I want to keep rolling with the Phillies. I like what I saw yesterday. Loved what I saw in the wild card series. I'm rolling with the Phillies tonight. I like what I saw from Wheeler in the wild card series. Not to say that Wright's not an established dynamite pitcher. I mean, to win 21 games in a season when pitchers just weren't doing that. I mean, starting pitchers, it's hard to win 20 games. It's always been hard to win 20 games, but it's even more difficult now with, we got to watch the pitch count, blah, blah, blah. We got to get the relievers working. It's like, I'm rolling with the Phillies, though. I'm going to try to wrap this up because, like I said, it's about to storm, and I'm going live again at 6 p.m. Central Time, 7 p.m. Eastern Time. Padres at the Dodgers, game 2, 7:37 p.m. Central Time, 8:37 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Yu Darvish on the bump for the Padres, for the dads, for the fathers. 16-8 with a 3.1 ERA, or 3.10 ERA. Better get that right. On the season versus Clayton Kershaw, 12-3 with a 2.28 ERA for the season. Man. Padres started to come back last night. Promising. They walloped. Say it again. Walloped the Mets. The wild card series. Loved it. And I picked the Mets, I believe, both games, if I'm not mistaken. Or all 3 games, I think. Did I pick them all 3 games? I don't know. If anybody's seen it, comment, let me know if I picked them all 3 games, because I'm not sure if I did or not. It's tough. You're at Dodger Stadium. You're facing Clayton Kershaw. But I really liked what I saw from Yu Darvish against the Mets. I really do. So to wrap this up, I am picking Yu Darvish and the dads to beat the Dodgers at Dodger Stadium. They have to win this game. They have to win one at Dodger Stadium. And then obviously after this, they go to San Diego. So the Padres must win this game. This is a tough one, but they have to win this game. All right, I'm going to get out of here. We got 21 minutes. That'll work. Patreon.com/Heels and Quads for unedited early content. I will try to do this again tomorrow. I want to be able to preview game 2 for the Yankees, Guardians, and the Astros, Mariners. But we will see. It depends on what's going on tomorrow. I might just do a short and just be done with it. This was more just to test this for tonight. So if it wasn't great, I'm sorry. Comment, tell me I'm shit, whatever. It's good. I don't care. Patreon.com/heels and quads for early content tonight. I'll be talking about the Talking Shop Patreon, what happened over there. I mean, I think it's kind of obvious for wrestling fans if they watched Monday Night Raw on Monday, but I know some people kind of still want to hear me talk about it. I'm tired of talking about it, but I'm talking about it tonight live, and then I'm done talking about it forever. Patreon.com/heels and quads. Early content, unedited content. We say things that we shouldn't say, but we say it and we give it to the Patreon unedited. Patreon.com/heels and quads. ProWrestlingTees.com, heels and quads. Get your shirts. I disabled a bunch. I lowered the price on all of the shirts. I believe they are $15 now, which means we only make $1 because Pro Wrestling Tees upped their ante. Now they've lined their pockets a little more with some more coinage taking away from us, but that's cool, man. When somebody buys a shirt from us, I'm more excited knowing that somebody's walking around where they live with a shirt with my face on it. Get the artsy shirt. ProWrestlingTees.com/heels and quads. Get the Dick Vansky shirt. That's my signature gimmick shirt. Pick that one up. But yeah, so live again tonight, 6 p.m. Central Time, 7 p.m. Eastern Time. Again, one more time, patreon.com/heels and quads to get the early content, unedited content, and the monthly Zoomerinos. We do a monthly Zoom call at the end of the month, the last Tuesday of the month, traditionally for our Patreon. And we love it. We love hanging out. We love drinking beers, drinking wine. I think I'm actually going to have a couple of glasses of wine tonight during the live. Loosen up. It's fun to talk. And it's a lot more lively than these afternoon ones because I know a lot of people that do join in, are typically at work, which is why when I do a live during the day, now it's morning. It's not even noon. I'm doing this super early. So a lot of people are at work. People aren't even on their lunch break yet, and I'm already doing this. But it's cool, man. It's me getting used to doing these lives because I forget the camera's right here and I'm looking at myself on the screen. So whatever. Like I said, it's new. But it's awesome. I love it. And I love you. And I want to see you back here tonight for the Heels and Quads live show, because for some reason we don't like recording shows anymore. We like doing them live because then I don't have to edit anything, and that's nice. And I love YouTube, and I love YouTube Shorts. I've got a playlist, so if you haven't subscribed to the channel, do that. Like this video, comment on this video, tell me I suck, tell me how the new streaming service is. How clear is the picture? Is it true HD? It says it's true HD with the free plan. So let me know so I don't have to pay $20 because I don't want to. I don't want to do that. I don't like spending $20 at all, unless it's on my kids, my wife, or booze. All right. Patreon.com/heels and quads. ProWrestlingTees.com/heels and quads. Follow us Twitter, Instagram, Facebook. This was also on Facebook Live for the first time. I wanted to do Twitter, but this one doesn't have Twitter. Doesn't have that. And I don't like Twitch. I think it stinks. So I chose to do Facebook instead. All right. I will talk to you tonight, 6 p.m. Central Time, 7 p.m. Eastern Time. Bye.